It's your favorite show, The Girls Corner. And we're back again. Not just two of us, but just the four. We have guests here. And we gonna tell you more about the relationships, boys in the relationships. Yes. Recently we talked about the girls in the relationship.
Exactly.
So yes, it's me, your girl, Sandra Omshambwakazi, Umunyarwandakazi. I'm gonna give room to my colleague, my beautiful colleague.
Guys, that was really cute, don't you think so? Okay, my name is Umuringiriza Lucille. I guess most of you know me. And as Sandra said, today we have special people. As you guys know, this is the Girls Corner. But today, we brought what? Agasha. Agakwa?
Agasha.
Nyirangarama se turamukunda cyane.
Yeah, turagusuhuje mu izina rya Yesu.
Amen.
Sasa rero, we gonna give room to our guests.
Yeah,
they're gonna tell
the men in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Today, now again, boys in a relationship.
Hashtag.
On my right.
Okay, my name is Kevin Kubima. Now, what else should I say? Sorry.
More about you.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about relationships. Well, eventually I've been in some of them, quite a number, but and I'm willing to share the experience and some of the tips. Depending on the question that will be asked.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Next to Lucille, we have another guest. A beautiful
massive guest.
Well, I'm Nwari Chris Victor. Should I say my nickname too?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Go with you. Yeah. And about relationship, well, I've been into once, hard therapy, and any science-based facts about it.
Oh, so yes. Today we're gonna know more about what boys experience in a relationship.
Exactly.
You wanna know this? So here are some of the questions we have to ask to our guests so that we know what exactly they're going through in their relationships or what they went through. Or we don't know if they're in relationships in the first place.
Exactly.
Let us first know. Kevin, are you in a relationship?
Currently, yep, I'm in one.
Nice. Getting interesting. And you?
Yeah, I'm into one.
Nice.
Shout out to your girls.
Okay.
Probably you can be in a relationship with yourself, like self-love and all the things. So no, and I'm like, shout out to that girl.
Exactly.
Oh my God, see, I hit the bullseye. I hit the bullseye.
Oh man. This is now large, huge. So today, one more question.
Yeah.
Are you also in a relationship with yourself?
With myself, well, I've been in a relationship with myself for quite a long time that I decided to just,
just share,
spice the things a little bit.
Wow, that's quite
nice.
Yep.
Okay, well, we want to know, the kind of relationships we're gonna talk about today are these relationships that you are with the girl, like you. Okay, I don't know if you have gays in random. Yeah, that's not an issue. But yes, what I'm saying here now is you are a boy and okay. Uri umutipe ufite umubebi
uri umujama
ufite nyine cyana tu. So yes, I'll begin with you. Go with you, aka uri muri relationship now with yourself or you have a
Well, you got it wrong. Before you share a relationship with someone, you better know how to treat yourself.
Nice.
How to love yourself. Because you can't share something you can't do to yourself.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
So you guys might be wondering why we brought guys here. This is a girls' corner. We don't want to be saying things that we didn't pass through. We don't want to be saying things we're not sure about, which is why we brought guys here. And okay, girls' corner, they can't invite a guy here, but please, our brothers, you're welcomed here. So it's just a way of saying the truth and avoiding to do something wrong or say something which is wrong. I hope you'll get that.
Yes,
right?
Like she said, girls cannot
it's all about everything. Exactly.
Now let's get to know ibyo abahungu bacamo nabo muri relationships. Muri iyi video ibushize twavuze girls in a relationship and now today tugiye kumenya. So Kevin, let's say utangiye relationship with a new person. How do you feel? How do you act? How do you react? What is that like what is in your heart.
What is your status quo at the
expect
moment?
excitement, but maybe you might not have that excitement. So tuwasha kumenya what exactly that goes on.
Yeah, it might not be Kevin, or generally any guy.
Yes.
Oh, well, not more of a passionate thing, but more like a generic
one,
thing.
because
Yes.
we're not talking about you guys, we're talking about
yeah.
like
Yeah.
guys worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
Okay, well, there are quite a number of things that comes in mind when you think of like the initial part of getting into a relationship. So one is, what is a guy looking for? So personally, I just like to fall in love with the personality before I even fall in love with a person in specific. So most guys are like, I probably prefer like the physical part, you know, like
appearance.
right?
Exactly.
So yeah, most of the guys likes the appearance part. Now,
Yeah.
other guys just like a girl who is more supportive in a way, you know.
Yes.
Now for me, it's just more of a pack, you know, like a package. I mean, so I just like the personality before the person.
Exactly.
Why is that so? So when you go for the physics, I just feel like the appearance can change over time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can probably lose an interest in a person if you go for that. Now for the second thing is, what did I say second? Was
The personality.
You
Oh,
mean the
no.
personality and the physical appearance.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you go for the personality, now this is the most interesting part. So you can choose to just fall in love with the person, like who they actually are. So now that comes to like the way they think, right? It also includes the supportiveness,
Yes.
right? It also includes, yeah, when you fall in love with the personality now, this is where between you going along and the chances of you actually staying in a relationship for quite long, the chances are high.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
They're really high.
So, okay, so I want to ask you about this kind of issue. Yeah, when guys start relationship, like, do they have an end in mind, or it's something like kuryohya, or like, how does it stand? Like for ladies, when they start relationships, most ladies, like the majority, they're like, this person gonna be my husband. Yes or no, like but some like, you know, I would like to know on the POV of guys.
Yeah, so how long do they expect the relationship to literally start? Or like what do they expect it to get to? Yeah, speaking of probably a marriage or something like that. So now here, most guys generally just want to flex, you know, generally, right?
Wait,
most guys.
That is rude.
Well, before I talk, in my opinion, let me just say some general things that I've come to realize.
You witnessed.
Yeah, of course. Well, some people just, I mean, like most boys, they want to flex.
Flexing.
Yeah. They want to.
Before you go beyond that, I have a simple question for you. I'm wondering, if you want to flex, why do you tell the person that you want to go serious? Like, go serious the person.
You know, that
because
point, I don't think that the word serious
if you said, well, in my opinion, I mean, well, from experience too.
Okay. From experience. This is why things get spiced
really
up.
makes a lot of
All
sense.
teenagers go through that.
Of course,
because if you said you want, you know, like here in Rwanda, the thing of honesty between people is still lacking.
It's still
lacking.
I agree with you.
So it's really hard that I'll go and tell Lucille that is not going to
exactly.
I say it lacking. Now go really possible kuna jana ngomgire Lucille ngomgire ngo we just want to flex, let's do this.
Who would go for that?
I believe.
I mean, even girls, they want
some people can go for that.
Okay, yeah, some particular people would go for
all those things that we talked about, like marriage and all. They can be flexible with the flex.
Then how can you identify that someone will just agree they want to flex? That's another issue.
It's another issue.
So the thing is, people, they trick. Most girls, they are emotional somehow.
Yeah.
They trick.
I believe it's not most girls, but every girl. Every girl is emotional.
Okay. There are some girls, my dear. Let's just not talk.
I'm like,
let's just not.
This is a sensitive part for girls, like seriously.
Yeah.
Maybe more for girls than boys.
Yeah, it's all mistake that we do when we're growing up. We are all realizing ourselves, and we just want to take. It's like taking advantage. You don't know it, but yet you're doing it.
You take advantage without knowing it.
Yeah.
How can that exist? Bro?
You just take advantage of someone. You know, you just want to flex. Or
utazi efe bizagira kuri uwo.
Yes, that's the thing.
Okay,
You're taking advantage.
Okay, then we can say urabizi. But you just, like, you're not sure. Let's say you're not sure. Sibyo. Ariko, I believe in one thing as well. Sibyo. Iyo buri muntu wese atangiye ikintu, they know how long this is gonna go. Okay, not guaranteed like when, maybe one. No, let me tell you. You know, bazango kweli. Kubera ko when you're into something, it's you to push it to some extent. Exactly. Like niba shaka ko lasting for a year, it will. Niba shaka ko is lasting for 1 month or 1 day, it will. It's about the two of you.
Am I allowed to say that is not true?
Yeah, wow. But it's true in some extent.
Maybe
that's what I like.
It's true in some extent.
Very true. Like
okay, let me give you a fact. So I just work in the store, right?
Nice.
I just want to buy jeans, like a pretty good one, OG, right? That I will be, probably using for like 2-3 years. Well, that's quite a long time, right? Now ndashaka kuyimara nije, right? Ngezemo muri store, obviously probably nsanze na jeans ziri or shinari bafite, right? And then I'm like, let me just pick something I can be using, because probably I came to get a jean when I just wanted it, right? And then let me just get something I will be using for the meantime until I find something that I actually want. Right? Yeah. So now if it happens to be that's the same case in a relationship. Yeah. So I might have self-loved for quite, some years, right? And then now I'm like, it's been long since I had experienced this kind of feeling, right? And I just want to, like, as I said, spice things a little bit. Now I'm like, let me get into a relationship, right?
I think it's a meme. Like this meme. I love you.
It's the truth.
Yeah. So wow, now we are going there to spice it up, right? So I get now, probably I study in a school, high school, university, whatever. Girls are there, right?
Exactly.
So now you are like, okay, let me just pick someone, right?
Yeah.
And then you approach someone, probably their physics, or depending on what you prefer. Buri wese agira ijisho preferring whatever they prefer. Haru prefer physics, haru preferring like uburyo character human, right? Haru preferring that personality, like a whole package. You
don't do that.
No, well, to forget what most guys actually are into.
Yes.
Now, most guys are into the appearance, right? So I appreciate the appearance, right? I just go to the girl. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like, we can make this work. I start,
So, wait a little bit. You're relating that to Korea example,
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So I appreciated the appearance now, right? Now appreciating his appearance, and then, I start working, like, we all have different ways we approach girls. Let me know if you want to talk about that too.
No.
But for now,
why would we want to know?
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, so like we talked, shizijihe, things are getting like a little bit tense, like mungu, we share feelings and all that. The I love you part comes in. But now down the line, so you see, you haven't taken your time to actually learn or understand the girl. She has things you have never seen, right? She does things you have never seen. And probably you wouldn't like seeing that thing happening, right? Now down the line, you see, like, now urikumva, those things now you just figured them out. And then you are like, okay, no, I need to switch things. So I wanted to stay in a relationship. That was the initial idea, right? I wanted to stay in for quite some long time. Now, right? That's the case, like you just walk in the shop. Yeah. It's quite fancy, but then after approaching it, you see that if the texture is not original, right?
Yes.
Now this is what happened in this relationship.
I get you. Now I remember this is the point I was bringing out. Like telling you that people you have to just push it to the next extent you want. But yes, I really agree with what you said. But I also suggest that maybe people could just first learn the person before you just conclude that you are in a relationship.
So you see what you're saying here is telling everybody to just go for their personality, like a whole package, instead of just going for the physical appearance.
Yes, because this is what keeps a relationship going. Yes, the physical appearance can be one to appreciate, but yes, before you go in, like, say that I've taken this step, first know the person you're taking the step with. Because maybe that person, you will wake up in the morning, not still thinking about the same thing, like changing their mind or what. So what I'm thinking is this: if you are like, if you want to date a person, you better learn the person before, like,
Exactly.
you go for it.
Of course, you
So,
should do that.
here comes this question. People say in a relationship, girls struggle a lot. Like, they do really struggle, according to, like, okay, compared to boys. So, do you guys believe the same? Like,
Struggle
do
as
you-
in how?
How?
Emotionally,
yes, of
physically,
course.
like
Okay, no, no.
economically, what do you
no, okay, when you come to
Right.
physically, I think this whole thing comes, like, the percentage is high to maybe the people who are married. I don't know if they, like, fight and then you used all that. But, okay, even those who moved in, I don't know. But this whole thing is, like, let's talk about, like, this young stage of relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are dating a person, I don't think you can get physical, like, fighting or what, like.
Yeah.
And
That
sometimes
is
they
really
happen, man. It depends on
Okay,
the
let's say it
Yeah.
happens. But maybe me, I'm
Chances
talking
are
about
low.
the
Yes.
emotional part.
Exactly.
Yes, girls do struggle. Like, ask me how. Because
Ask you how. Oh my
Why?
God.
Okay.
Oh my
Tell
God.
us.
Where is this going? Yeah, tell us.
like, because girls, they do, like, they have this thing of going into things so fast and they
Okay,
adjust.
it's not every
and then
girl.
yes, like you said, you can't tell a girl you want to flex. But this girl doesn't. That is not the intention actually. Yeah, technically the girl needs to just have the relationship, like a normal relationship,
Yeah.
dating, and maybe go to another stage. That's what they believe in. So if you are planning on maybe just flexing and they don't know, that way they will struggle. Like, what you're into is not what they're into.
Muzaba mufite intentions
So,
zitandukanye.
don't you guys think so? Like, it's kind of unfair, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
the
Does
girl-
it even exist in first place, sir?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Tell us
They
more.
know. They know it
Everything
does.
that crosses your mind
Uh-huh.
in some way, it exists.
Yeah. So there's a thing Kevin yavuze.
Because we
sibyo?
have 7 billions of people. How do you say
Oh
that
my
something
God.
doesn't exist?
Oh my God! Mbana ari kugendera. It's risky. That part is risky.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
It's
something.
not a risky. But
Wow,
let me
wow.
tell you, you were talking about the thing that guys, they also get hurt. Or you mean they are troubled or...
Like, I mean, like,
Wait, we
they
are
are the
talking
main
about
cause of the
girls.
trouble that girls face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean...
Do you guys struggle?
Yeah,
Now,
they do.
let me ask you.
wow,
Let me ask you a
interesting.
question.
Girls struggle too.
No, guys struggle. Like
Guys
Yeah.
struggle.
Wow,
Wait,
tell me about
wait.
it. I
Let me
didn't
tell
know.
you something.
I didn't know.
Let me tell you
Kagira
something.
umuntu wa kwibara.
It is very hard. I mean, the way guys are. I mean, the way society think we should be. The figure of strength, you know, emotional thing and thing. So if you tell me something like a teenager or someone, a young adult, getting into a relationship, well, he had made a move on approaching a girl.
Exactly.
And then, do you know how it's hard to control something you never had before? Emotions.
Okay.
Well, emotion is another thing.
So,
Okay.
aho ngaho iyo niyo
It
struggle
is very hard.
Wow, wow.
Ye-
So, on
that
that
struggle
note-
can make a lot of things
Nangize
worse.
ngo ndugiye nko kuvuga indobo or something.
Oh, well, in the way you need it.
Kana kutema.
So,
Ariko
okay,
natwe
let's
twa
talk
struggling
about
on
that.
that part. Natwe tugira
No, you
crushes.
don't.
Bro, none.
You have crushes, but you never make a
Christ.
move, man. It's the thing.
I
We all
always
know.
make moves.
I don't want to get. I don't want
You
to
never
get this
told me.
person. I
Like, seriously, I do. Like,
don't want to
and
get
now-
this person. Ariko even girls make moves.
Well, let's just talk that it doesn't happen. Let's say the prevalence.
Umvisha struggle abahungu
Sibyo,
bagira.
rates.
Ngo the emotions. At least
Yeah, emotional thing is something. Trust me.
tuvuge ko ateye move ibintu biremeye. Relationship iratangiye. Nta struggle
How do you
mugira.
struggle
Yeah,
emotionally?
the emotionally,
not
you have to
emotion-
understand
anywhere.
the person you're going with, because
You have
when
to
you're going to
understand
make a
them in
move,
first place though.
oh really, that do not happen. Sometimes
Where is
it
this
takes.
guy from?
Wait, come on, let me tell you something.
Okay, I'm
Before
waiting.
kugira umuntu ni mugari
Exactly.
ikinyarwanda cyiza. So how long will you take to know me, or to understand what I'm
depend
going?
Okay,
the
when I
person.
say
That
getting
they're
to
banana.
know you, it doesn't mean like I have to know like
Yeah.
the whole you, but that those basics like
Some people-
that help people to live
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
And
Their
day by day,
basics, family,
I believe we
understand.
adjust. Like
You adjust.
I know you have imperfections and I have imperfections
Exactly.
too.
Do you
And
know the
only
imperfections
reason-
of your boyfriend?
Hold on, I'll come back to that.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm trying to say here is we just learn
Guys.
how to live with the
Everyone.
imperfections.
Everyone
of your
struggle.
partner.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone does.
Yes.
Everyone does in
Mwumvishe ikintu Kevin
relationship.
yavuze
Okay,
ngo
now I want to know. Like, okay, let's leave alone maybe the struggling part of the relationship.
Yes.
Let's say you have this girl and you're really into her, and you want to tell her, you know what, yo, I think we can Like
Flex.
this thing can work.
Yeah.
And then you
Komeza kunyita bro kandi.
Kandi
and
waramubwiye ko ari
then,
zone.
and then this ubundi kumubwira ati you know what nyine ngiye urabona nyine tu nyine ndakwemera tu and then akakubwira ati
Nuko Sandra bivuga nubona hintu uzabimenya.
ntabwo byava muri
warashoye amafaranga.
Waje wambaye quelque chose que je ne sais
Business
how do
ibi.
you feel umuntu aguteye indobo like
Business ibi.
agukati
Umuntu
feel?
agukatiye,
pas.
how do you feel?
how do you feel
Well,
It's really
agukatiye,
bad.
well, I'm going to just say it in a generic way because I've never had such a situation.
Yeah.
But
Thank God.
now I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Kevin, you can't say
Anyways,
that.
oh yeah, I can say it.
There is a saying that at least everybody has experienced 1% yo guterwa indobo.
1%.
Yes.
I don't think
Cha,
so.
that person is not me. But anyways, I know how it feels because like I just go around with my
okay.
fellow friends, right?
Oh,
they
yeah.
have passed through and we talked through it, and I could see what they were going like through,
Yeah.
right? So ikintu cya mbere byica, I don't know how like you see, you know, like you are saying, oh, boys are the like a source of like girls struggles like down a relationship or something, but then it comes back to this point of like go agukati, how do you feel, right? So ikintu cya mbere, you just, society is just society, right? Iyo agukatiye, it's a really terrible image. Most especially in the guys you go around with. That means personal friends, right? Because they get to know.
What up, you know?
Trust me, guys are like,
Where we
although-
supposed here?
Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure ko abatipe muri kutureba you can relate, right?
Yeah,
You can.
They can.
Shout
They
out to you
can.
guys.
They understand the fact, man.
You can. I'm pretty sure they can. Kuko umva bino na njye sindi umutipe ntabwo nzi uko bimera but I'm really sure you ko.
Don't you believe ko hari abakobwa baterwa indobo? Muri abo bakeya bakora the move.
Hey,
Some small
Exactly.
percentage.
I was well.
But yes, guys, we can really relate. Ariko nyine like ni unatewe n'indobo nta mpamvu yo kwiheba.
Hey, wait.
Ntabwo
Let's let me tell you something. Sibyo, well, guterwa indobo, rejection. Ahantu hose uzayibona. Kiye kwaka akazi,
Yeah.
dating,
While
you get
applying
rejected.
for a scholarship, you know,
Yeah,
something
you
like
will, you will. Rejection in ahandi itaba rwose.
Yes.
Ariko rejection yo indobo, it's something else.
that. Hey, what happened?
Well,
What happened?
according to some
Philosophers,
abantu bamwe oya ntago ari philosophers man, love is something kuko ntago biraba explained nayo ubwayo.
Yes.
Meze nka P.
It's getting
You know, the
science.
P
I
in
can feel
cycle.
science in the air. Am I the only one?
Yes.
Ariko when we make a move, yeah, you make a move on a girl, yeah, arigiye biterwa ariko
Biterwa n'iki?
arigiye ukora move and you move on the wrong person. That is
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like
I felt
tugomba kwanza
that.
kumenya what kind of
But
person.
how long will you take to know the person? That's
So-
the
So
problem.
you mean you're getting patient with knowing the person?
Yeah,
The problem is, you see, like for girls actually to open up that much to you as a guy, trust me, you need to be quite invested in a relationship.
Okay, I think it's not,
Not
even
just
something
quite
so
invested.
What do you mean
No, you-
quite invested?
Quite
just quite
invested is
invested.
you have to be that much caring, right? That's one. Second, you have to be very quite understanding. So girls are like, you know, they like this much care, right? So now when it comes to caring, in caring you are more to, you need to listen more instead of actually doing more, right?
Yeah.
Inverse, listen before you do
I
stuff.
agree with
Now the
that.
problem that comes later in that thing is that you know, they want you to listen to them, but again, nukuvuga, the more you do that, the more they get into you. So that's when uzaku realizing the issue is rising up later. Aruko mumaranye igihe.
What kind of issue then?
I'm not so
What
sure.
kind of issue? Issues is
Kubera
like
ko-
what I said, right? You are,
my
you
God.
appreciate the appearance,
No,
but down the
another
line
side of
you
the
find other
planet.
small
Wait.
things, right?
Look, I really disagree at some point.
I disagree
When,
totally.
when you say that girls
Yeah,
they
'cause-
require this kind of tension, like this kind of care,
Yeah.
did you mean that boys don't?
I'm not saying they don't,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but the rate,
Let me tell you something.
the rate, when they go for a girl to feel like she is loved,
Okay.
it has to do a lot about that. You know, like the
Yes.
listening part, the caring
Yes,
part.
but let me tell you this.
Yeah.
They don't just need it for you to propose to them and then they accept. But they just need it for the lifetime, like the whole period you're gonna be together. That is exactly what they need. And do you know why they just act like that?
Really?
Yes.
The thing
Do you know why they act that way?
Yeah.
It's just to prepare you and know what you're getting into. Like, I mean, maybe the kind of care, maybe the percentage of care I need is way different from what really still needs.
Yeah.
But maybe mine might be higher. But the reason that's why I need you to care about me before we get into a relationship, and you prove that to me, is to know if you will really do that or manage that. So if you show me you can manage that, that way we can go together. But if you show me you can't manage that, that means cut the story. So yeah, here, I'm telling you, go with it. If you really disagree,
okay.
Kuko, here the point is,
Here's the
point. Go with it. Ninda mukanje wento umpebe. Ukantere.
tunasohoka ariko tubishire mu ngiro.
At least
sibyo no gukatira. Just kukumbonye just musumye.
Nzongera ngo.
Uzongera nagaruke. Numara kwita neza uzicyo nyeneye.
None se nzarota icyo ukeneye mwana.
That's what you need time to know.
Oh my God.
How will I know?
Why would in first place Aza atakuzi? Yaba jahis.
None se, let me tell you something. How let's tugaruke kuri knowing stuff. Knowing stuff. Kuvuga ngo kubanza kumenya, that is a big problem. How will I know you if I don't talk to you? The thing is, I'm telling you, the thing is, it's in girls' nature. I mean, it's in all people's nature to choose. It's like a plate theory. You choose what you want to eat.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's the thing. So, nigutuzambira, every guy make a move on you. So you better choose. Nibwo umuntu yabaza afite emotion. If you don't want him, uzam pushing away.
Yes.
That's the thing. Kuvuga ngo caring, understanding, yeah, ibyo nibyo wageze muri relationship. Utarayigeramo, whatever caring you may do, if she doesn't want you, better give up. Better give up.
Before it gets
sometimes holding on, man, bitera pain.
Exactly. Sometimes it hurts more to hold on than to.
Imagine nko gufata nk'urukero. Boro ubariza.
He's getting too sensitive and I'm like,
so you see, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
You better know what you better
stand. Really,
you better
really
know. Most of the time, even girls don't want, in your starting time, you know, what time they don't want people who push too much.
Okay.
it
Sometimes
depends on the girl.
From a certain, I talk to a certain group of people, and then girls.
Okay, so
I'm just a scientific curious. I'm just scientifically curious. And then I ask some people, and they be like, they say, if a guy move on you, what do you think in your first place? And then they think, okay, I just check my standards. Agendera values she wants. Well, everyone does that. And they make a start, you know, game starts.
Okay, no.
You always know.
Yeah,
you know, the game start. The thing they tell you when you uchina FIFA. You know, baitakubwira ati uyu mukinnyi gutya na gutya sivyo. It's not mumanda, it's simple. No kuvuga ngo kugira ngo agohereze probability yuko wenda team ili strong bagohereza statistics. Kubwira ati stick is strong here and here and here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So a girl also do that.
Okay.
He say, do you have this?
Okay.
If you qualify, he'll give you something like
20.
Do you have this? If you qualify, yeah, that's the thing.
So,
and then the most mistake that all of our guys do, we move upon those girls. We are first intrigued by the physical.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then intrigued, you think of making a move. Sometimes
that's
that
move.
move.
You do the most.
That's the wrong move.
That mistake will kill you.
It's a really.
Look, I've made those mistakes like 7 times. Yeah.
Hey,
Sure did.
hey, bro.
I sure
Are you
did.
still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive.
Amen.
You have to step up your
No
game.
wonder.
I have one last question before we end the show. Guys, there is this thing. Let's say when that have step we are all in a relationship.
Yes.
Yes. just the two of us.
Yes.
And we're so happy. And then, to some extent, I see things reducing step by step, step by step. I don't know why. You don't tell me why. I mean, we need just be turn your closing that.
There's no communication in first
that.
place.
You don't have an idea.
I may have an idea.
You may have an idea. Okay, please.
Yeah, look.
Sure.
Most of the time, of relationships failing. I mean, nowadays.
Okay. Spit it out.
They want attention.
What do you mean, attention?
Look, well, it's not being a kwinjira mu buzima bw'abantu, but sometimes I better say relationship should be, yeah, I'm being honest, should be kept a secret from the world first, and then you discover you to yourselves. For example, the other thing is the thing I was saying about discovering yourself. You guys learn each other. Open up, learn to open up.
I think that should happen.
No.
I believe that.
There's no kuvuga ngo mukira
At
abashuti.
that time,
Sometimes you stay there, mukira abashuti, agahita ukubita muri friend zone. That's the
I don't
thing.
believe in friend zones.
Nibyo niko bimeze. The other thing, let's say mubwire the other thing it fails.
Here's the thing.
No. Hari gihe jama bari wishyiramo.
Exactly.
But now you also abakobwa
Why do you make conclusions for us?
mixed signals.
I'm
telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay, I agree on
I
that.
got signals the
Oh yeah, signals mutanga ntago ziri specific.
No.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Urabona
that's
icyapa
the point.
cyanditseho stop ring ibara
That can be
ry'icyatsi.
general.
No, it is. It
That
is.
can be general.
It
Okay,
is.
let's
Signals not gonna get
Leka
into
tuje-
that.
leka- I don't know about signals.
I know. I
Gusa
know.
You know.
from people
You
I
know about
talk to.
signals?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, please. In the 2 minutes we left with, please tell us about the signals.
Yeah, about signals. Okay. Now for girls, there's this like, well, it's really funny and also weird in a way, which now makes it a signal, which is not quite a signal. Now,
okay.
I mean, a signal
Which
is
is not
supposed to
quite
be
a
straight, right?
Oh my
From
God.
point A to B. But again, now, what if it goes zigzag and now it gets there
That is a
when
big point.
Now, what I'm trying to say is, like, for example, most boys actually, in general, they like girls who are quite resisting in a way to a
Yes.
relationship.
Yes.
Like, you just throw one line, nope, it doesn't work. The second one, nope, it doesn't work. But they're just there, you know, quite a
I
little
used to
bit
like
open
that
to
before.
you approaching
So,
them.
again, here you confuse me. What kind of girls do you guys need? I mean, you're complaining about the signals, and then again, you'd be like, guys, when
That's
these
the
girls
big
who
problem.
resist.
Well, quite a little bit
That's the
resistant.
big
Yes,
problem.
resistant.
Yeah. So guys in general, they just like challenges. That's a really common thing.
It depends on challenges.
Now, yeah.
What kind of challenges? No,
What
no.
kind of challenge?
You agree?
For example, look.
It is.
Look,
It is.
Okay, it's getting more
if
interesting.
it
here.
is for me,
We
if it is
should
for
do
me,
this
I don't
live.
like
Okay,
challenges.
we're doing this live actually.
Yeah, next
Because
time.
We are running out of time.
Yeah,
But
okay.
yes, guys, I really understand. You love challenges.
Yes.
But is it a general
You love
thing?
challenges.
Is it a general
Yeah,
thing?
it
or is
depends
just
on-
something
it
like
depends on the
personal?
kind of
Is
challenges.
it personal or
Okay,
maybe general?
so I would like
What
them
you say
to-
about that?
What I can say is it's quite general. Like
Okay.
guys don't like girls who are just like
Easy.
way too easy to get. You know.
Okay.
Even way too
And
hard,
then
they
when
don't
they
like
play
it.
hard to get, you're like, "Kuriya mukobwa yigira idora."
Yeah,
Why
I know,
do you?
right? I know, right? What you guys need?
You see,
what you
you
want?
see.
Nangiza ngo girls ngo mixed signals. You're
For
giving
me.
us mixed information. as
Wait,
well.
wait. Let me
Okay.
talk about the challenges.
Okay, let
See,
me talk
let me
about
tell
the
you
challenges.
something. If I come to you, I mean, like, for example, I make a move,
Yeah.
and then you just being rude, being shitty
Rude?
somehow. Yeah,
Okay.
most girls do that.
Okay.
I didn't say all of them. I said most.
Cyane urwego bigezeho. Urwego bigezeho.
Like for me,
Akaganira
like for me, the
Akaganira.
challenge, like for me, the challenges I
Yeah.
like. For example, someone who challenged me. Let me say, not just theoretical, but rational. When you just sit like someone and then you just start sharing thoughts about everything, and you see like, wow, this girl, she's perfectly smart. I mean,
Oh,
not
those kind of
just-
challenges.
yeah,
Okay, now cool.
that's what I like.
That's
So
smart.
But for
That's
me,
smart.
you need, and not these challenges of like
Jeez,
David
that is-
mentioned, like you be like, you know what?
You go
Maybe they-
when you
know.
you never know. You never know. When you're being rude
That's
to
playing
someone,
hard
that's
to
something.
get.
Let me tell you something. You may challenge someone mentally
Yes.
without being rude.
Mentally.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
can
agree.
challenge him. You can you can push him away mentally. In
Yes.
some way.
I agree.
In some way,
Because-
you want him to step up his game.
Yes.
That's the thing.
I agree. Because rudeness is out of the values we have. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
the
out
thing.
of the values.
But most
If you're a
girls
decent person, can never be rude.
like for example, you just meet someone. You just meet someone.
I was telling about your complaints about rudeness. Guys.
Rudeness.
Now, dear girls, do you listen? all right. So, guys, we're running out of the time.
So
but
before we end, I would like you guys to tell something to guys, according relationship.
Okay,
Say, like about anything. Yes. Then we can end this.
Okay.
Amen.
Well, my own advice is before you step into your game, first have your own goal.
Yeah.
What you want to be in your life, who you want to become.
Hashtag self-love.
And then when you're going to choose someone, does she fit in your goal? Is she someone who's coming to support you reach that goal?
Indeed.
That dream, that future.
Actually, yes.
That's the thing.
Yes.
If she doesn't, don't even make a move.
I know, right?
Follow your brain, not your heart.
Follow your brain, yeah.
And
That's what I should tell anyone. Follow your brain.
Tell no one.
Well, I'm afraid he said literally a summary of what I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's generally just, don't just go for the looks. Go for the guy who is actually coming to be supportive of you.
Yes.
Don't just
That
fall
kind
for
of
the
lady.
looks. Although we do fall for the looks, the same
Always.
thing goes to girls. They also do for the appearance, like a guy who's just so buffed up and all that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, six packs,
beast.
trust me. But
Six packs.
I mean, they say six packs, but even the one who
Yeah,
has two can
they-
also make something out of that. So
They fall for big chest.
Oh, you want to like this? Okay.
Take
yeah,
a
so yeah, don't just fall for the looks. Also, just look for the guy who is coming to be supportive of you. That's one. Second, who is understanding. Like
Yep.
some guys just want you to do the way they want, but
Who's logical?
what about you?
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
Who's logical?
Listening in a way, right?
Logical.
Yeah. And the third thing, well, a guy who actually believes in God to an extent is quite a good choice.
Amen.
Believes in God.
That is
Well.
good.
Yes.
So you're just telling them to those people who doesn't believe in just
No,
that
no, no.
God.
I'm saying it's a good choice. I'm not saying everybody is
It's
a bad
no,
choice.
there's no good choice. There are people who are atheists and
To a
they,
good
are,
extent.
they have morals and they have values and
Okay,
they are
let's
caring.
go back to that some other day. Oh God.
That's another issue for
Oh,
another
man.
day.
I thought we could do this the whole day because it was really
Yeah.
interesting. Thank you for watching.
Exactly.
We are the Girlz Corner, like we told you before. Here, we're telling you how boys react in the relationship, like how are they in a relationship.
What are the unsaid truths?
Yes, kabis. So today we are finishing up, we are closing up.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please drop them in our comment box, please.
And if you guys want us to do a second video about this, because it seems unsettled.
Answer.
I can still feel something there.
Yes.
Please, if you want a
You
part
just
2,
invite me, just the scientist.
if you want a part 2, please say it in the comment, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Without forgetting all this was powered by Under. And we thank everyone behind the
Cameras,
the crew, the supporters, the directors, the babes,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
booze.
We love you.
The
Thank
woot.
you. See you next time. Bye.
Come on.
Peace out.
Yeah, thank you guys.